A Miracle Breakfast by Elizabeth Bishop. It's 6 o'clock. We are waiting for coffee and charitable crumb that was going to be served from a certain balcony of kings of old, or like a miracle. It was still dark. One foot of the sun steadied itself along a long ripple in the river. The first ferry of the day had crossed the river. It was so cold we hoped that the coffee was be very hot, seeing the sun was not going to warm us, and that the crumb would be a loaf each buttered by a miracle. At 7 a man stepped out on the balcony. He stood for a moment alone on the balcony, looking over our heads towards the river. A servant handed him the making of a miracle, consisting of a lone cup of coffee and one roll, which he proceeded to crumb his head, so to speak, in the clouds along with the sun. Was the man crazy? What under the sun was he trying to do up there on his balcony? Each man received one rather hard crumb, which some flicked scornfully into the river, and in one cup one drop of coffee. Some of us stood around waiting for the miracle. I can tell what I saw next. It was not a miracle. A beautiful villa stood in the sun, and from its doors came the smell of hot coffee. In front of a baroque white plaster balcony, added by birds who nest along the river, I saw with one eye close to the crumb. In galleries and marble chambers, my mansion made for me by a miracle, through ages by insects, birds, and the river working the stone. Every day in the sun, at breakfast time, I sit on my balcony with my feet up and drink gallons of coffee. We licked up the crumb and swallowed the coffee. A window across the river caught the sun, as if the miracle were working on the wrong balcony.